Another video here with Palm Beach Classics on how to. This morning I'm going to show you how to replace the brake booster line with the one-way valve right here that you see. In most cases, this valve right here cracks or it's broken, or you have a original hose that is dry rotted. Now it connects right here to the brake booster, and the early style has the trap. As you can see, this is original with the original German clamps, but I'm going to show you how to replace it and how to handle this. So most likely when this is original, what you're going to find is the original German clamps. So what you want to do is you want to use a pick like this one. You want to put it right here at the top, and then what you want to twist it to the side where it will loosen up the clamp. You're ready to take the hose out, to take it off the clamp right here, which is pretty cool to have. Again, when the car is original, you would have that clamp that holds in place the hose, and then basically this is what you have. So pretty original overhaul. You can see the trap right here, you can see the German clamps, which is pretty cool. Now we're gonna replace it. Earlier I mentioned to you that the one-way valve right here sometimes snaps or it is cracked. So what you want to do, you want to replace it. Here is one right here. The later style of the W113 will look like this, but it's white on one side and black on the other side. This style one-way valve is no longer available. If yours is good, by all means, do not hesitate and go ahead, clean it up nicely, and you can reuse it. So what you want to do right here, you want to use this braided hose, which I use all the time. And this one is made in the US, and it is Continental rubber hose, and it is braided, as you can see. So what you are going to do here is you want to look at the length of your hose, and you're going to start cutting the hose in 3 pieces. The first one is where it's going to meet the end of the one-way brake booster valve right here. Second piece all the way here to the trap, and your third piece right over here. This is a pretty cool cutter that we use all the time. You can buy this pretty much anywhere, but it cuts perfectly straight. You see the blade right here. So we're ready to go. One. Perfect cut. Second piece. Right here. And your third piece, which is a smaller piece. Match it up. Right here. Third piece. So now we are all set, and we are going to make our brake booster line with the brake booster valve, one-way valve right here. And do not forget to get all of your clamps. You're going to need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clamps right here. One more thing that is important to know: when you replace the one-way valve, there's an arrow there, and sometimes it will say engine with the arrow facing this way. So you have to make sure that your one-way valve face the passenger side, facing out in that direction again. All right, so this is one of the original one for the later models, but again, the 280 SL 1969, 70, 71 would have black and white on one side. And then if you have an early 230 or 250 SL, let me see if you can see it closely, you have this style right here. If it's good to use, go ahead and reuse it. Otherwise, this is the later version. All right, so what I would do is I will go ahead and I will put the clamps on the end of the hoses. put my valve in place, and I'm gonna put the hose together, and then we're ready to go. I like to face the clamps the same way, so once I'm done at the end, I want to make sure that all my clamps are facing in one direction. Right, going this way, this is good, and then we can move on to using a trap right here. I will clean it later on, but I want to show you basically how the hose is going to be installed and how to put it in place right here. And then you'll just go over each clamp and make sure it's nice, tight, and secure. There we go. Again, right now it's just to show you. Now we have created that hose. I don't want to see the writing. See the writing here? You don't really want to see that, so you're gonna have to face it one way. Make sure that this is facing this way. As you're gonna put it down in place, and this fits perfectly, and you have basically your new hose right here. All right, so basically this video was to show you, and here I would have to double check and make sure I will clean the trap right over here, which I'm gonna do later. I'm also going to check all the clamps, but just to show you right here, the valve, you can put it here. I put it where the distance was from the previous one, but you can put it, anywhere you want. But as you can see, I like to face all my clamps in one direction. You can snap the hose back in place right here, very simple. And then right here, and then connect it to the brake booster, and you're all set. So this is just quickly to show you how to replace the brake booster hose with the one-way valve, and you're ready to go.